Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for passing by. Thank you so much for subscribing. And thank you very much for watching my videos. You are greatly appreciated. Today, I want to speak on the topic of the spirit of entitlement. I have mentioned that in a few videos. I've also have that in my discussion with persons who I encounter with associates, and I always speak on it. Many persons often ask me, what do I mean when I speak of the spirit of entitlement? It's just persons who move around in the society who strongly believe that whatever shortcomings they have, they are entitled to someone's property. They are entitled to hear yes all the time. They are entitled to hear you or see you be there for them, or have you been there for them. I'm sorry. And if it's a no, then they believe that you are wrong and they should get what you have, or they should get something from you, regardless of your struggles, regardless of your personal undertakings that you have dealing with. And it was only recently I was doing a video on Leon Bailey, and I said that when you're a person who is going somewhere, when you're starring your celebrity, when you have accomplished a lot of things or have a career path going, you have to not make yourself available or too reachable to everybody. Sometimes a person must want to get in touch with you, and sometimes there has to be a channel in which they actually reach you. But when you make yourself available to just about anybody, then just about anybody is going to feel like they're entitled, feel like they can come close to you, feel like you're reachable, you're touchable, and all of these things. And if things go left, which means that there are disadvantages to it, then you might be the fall in the great outcome. Now, I've seen a video on social media that is going around with Cheese, this weirdo by the name of Cheese. I think I've done a video on her. It's just a weird individual. This person has been around from the days of the Facebook, going at it in squabbles with so many people over and over and over and over and over again. She hopped the border into the United States and is there under asylum, I guess. And these type of people aren't people who believe in getting a job. They don't believe in working a 9 to 5 like other persons, even though other persons are also successful. They still work a 9 to 5. They don't believe in that. They do not believe in being gainfully employed. They believe that whatever it is someone has, they believe that they're entitled to it. They should study and find ways in which they can hustle to make a quick dollar, do illegal things in order to make money and make lots of it. She went over to the United States and she had her cream that she was selling. She was doing this, doing that, and all of that. And persons were even commending her, saying that, she hopped the border, she went into the United States illegally, and she's trying to make a change. It wasn't anytime sooner she get into herself with a whole lot of squabbles with so many persons repeatedly. You understand me? Until now, we've seen a situation wherein she was evicted from a place that she basically captured. I don't know who goes into a country illegally and capture people property. So she was staying there and they called the landlord on her and they had her evicted, and she's blaming everybody. She's cursing them out. They're saying that she's pregnant. Why are you doing this to her? And all of that. She also has her teenage son with her, and he's going through the struggles himself. We have the person who she was staying with come out and make their statement that, they have been there for her. She has been discriminating against them, saying that they're Batman, they have AIDS, they have this, they have that, while staying with them. So they had to put her out due to the constant disrespect and stuff like that. And so we've seen a case wherein she's also striking at Nicki Minaj, that's rapper Nicki Minaj, saying that Nicki Minaj is this and that, some very disrespectful, loud, noisy, cacophony type of, behavior that she's displaying, and she's disrespecting Nicki Minaj to the heights and all of that, saying that Nicki Minaj is gifting people who she's at odds with, persons who call landlord on her to have her evicted, and Nicki's an evil person. Nicki stole her soul, she wants it back, and all of that. She has defended so many persons for Nicki, even, as they say something about her, she has defended them and stuff. She had defended Nicki and stuff like that. And so Nicki Minaj is in, daring to gift persons, that she's having a feud with. And, it's just from one thing to the other. So many persons have chimed in. So many persons are blaming Nicki, saying that she should have known better. And why was she constantly gifting these type of people, these type of character? Others are saying that it's her money. She's free to gift who she wants. She has gifted so many persons, not only Jamaicans. And, she's a celebrity. She's being kind. She can give persons and stuff like that. Others are saying that she's very ungrateful because when Nicki was gifting her, she wasn't complaining. But now she's at her lowest or at a low point in her life. I'm sorry, and she isn't getting any gift. She's starting to attack Nicki, and she's using the fact that she's gifting persons who she's in a feud with as an excuse to go out and attack Nicki. So they're saying that she's using psychology. It's not really persons who Nicki Minaj is gifting why she's upset. She's upset because Nicki is not gifting her while she's pregnant, homeless, and all of these type of things. And I'm looking into it and I'm saying that the same message to Leon Bailey I would apply to Nicki, except the fact that Nicki's a celebrity who came on the scene gifting persons. She went into Blam Them Box and, she was trying to squash beef. She was trying to play a peacemaker. She was trying to play a judge in many situations and stuff like that. And persons were saying that Nicki should not get caught up with these type of people. Nicki was also being cautioned not to get involved or associate yourself with certain type of people out there, in particular ghetto people, because they are like that. The moment things do not go their way, they start to lash out on people, and they come with the spirit of entitlement and believe that they are indeed entitled to what you have. And this is a classic case. Cheese is a grown-ass woman, with around 5 children, going 6 or 5 and counting. And she's known to have kids here, there. She doesn't raise them. She's not there for them. She's never performed her motherly duty, and because of that, she's estranged from them. And with that being said, many persons have assisted her over the years. We have seen it. So many persons have assisted her over the years. So for her to come and be attacking Nicki Minaj, I think it's very distasteful, and it shows that she's a low-grade individual. But I will fault Nicki partially because she should have been probably particular about who she's gifting, but at the same time, she's a celebrity and maybe she just wanted to, get some leisure time and be around a lot of people out there. And so she was gifting them to make her presence known. She was rather gifting to make her presence known rather than just come on the scene and just being a part of mix-up and all these type of things. But at the same time, Nicki, you were cautioned, and here we have it. This is the behavior of a lot of persons out there who with the spirit of entitlement. They do not believe in growth. They do not believe in maturity. They do not believe in personal responsibility. They do not believe in moral responsibility. And they certainly do not believe in accountability. They believe that everything that they do, they are a permanent victim. Someone is to be blamed for their shortcoming. And if the person is not blamed, then it must be somebody doing witchcraft on them, doing obia or all these type of things. This is how they function, and you are not about to change it simply because you can go on the internet and gift them or sit in their box and communicate with them. Their mentality is not about to change. It's only a matter of time before they start lashing out on you also. And so that is the situation that is taking place with Nicki right now. She should have known better, but maybe because she has a heart of gold, then she started gifting, she started doing this, and then unfortunately she gave it to a spirit that is damned and obviously condemned because she can't get it right. She cannot get it right. She does not have the ability to get it right. Someone is always to be blamed for her behavior pattern, for the decision, the drastic destructive decision that she constantly make, getting into constant social media diatribe with people. She's personally believed that someone is to be blamed for it, and she's a permanent victim. She played no part. These are people who go in on children. You understand me? Yes, there are others who do it to her, but she do it also. She is also a provocateur. She provoke people just the same. And so this is a learning lesson for Nicki Minaj also, to just stay away from these type of people. You understand? It's her money. She is a multi-millionaire. She was using the heart of gold to give to people who she believed has a wide platform and wanted some gift, and she was just using it to make herself known. It's simply just like another entertainer would be out there. Nicki's giving them some strength, so she would have gone on their live or on their page, and she just make her presence known by dropping a gift, you understand me, out of respect or paying homage to the individual, to get them traction, to get them clout. Obviously, it went left instead of going right. At your lowest point in time, this is the time that you should come into atonement. Find people who you can communicate with that are able to assist you to see if they willfully will. Try getting your ass a job and try staying in it. But they are allergic to work. They don't believe in a 9 to 5. They don't believe in a job. This is a woman who said that she don't want to beg. She's crying on her life,
saying that she don't want to beg, she don't want to beg, but you want to steal people things. You want to go in store steal. You want to scam people. You want to do all. You want to hide under prostitution. You want to do all of these type of things. Why? But you don't want to beg. You don't want to ask on the TikTok. But you believe that you're entitled to people's things, and this is the reason why a lot of hardened criminals or a lot of persons, not hardened criminals, a lot of persons out there, when they start making bank, they buy an illegal gun because they know their moment does not last. And so they have an intention to take things from others because the spirit of entitlement, like I said, is on them. And this is what happens. You understand? So I hope it's a learning lesson for Nicki Minaj and so many other persons out there. Don't give your money to the condemned. Sometimes there are people who are in the pit. As I quote W.B. Du Bois, there are people out there that are in the pit and they should remain where they are. You don't go there to disturb them. You go there and you try to assist them, you are going down with them also because you're like a walking Titanic. They will sink to the bottom and remain there. At the moment they come up, it's usually through a negative channel, and that doesn't last. It's temporary. And so they will always end up back in the same predicament. But that's all I have to say. Thank you for your time. Enjoy your day. God bless you.